everybody. Welcome back to Coco and Kiki Smart Talks. Today's episode is about something very important. Friendship. Because yesterday, Coco spent a lot of time on his tablet. And when some friends knocked on the door asking him to play outside, he almost didn't go. But that made us ask a big question. Why do our brains feel happier with real friends than screens?
Okay, I admit it. I got super focused on my game. There were robot battles, level up explosions, and glowing treasure chests. And every few seconds, the game kept shouting, "Awesome! Super win! Mega player!" So when my friends asked me to play soccer, I said maybe later.
And that happens to lots of kids. Screens are designed to grab our attention with bright colors, fun sounds, and fast surprises. But healthy brains also need conversation, movement, and real-world connection. When we spend time with friends, our emotional brains grow stronger.
Kiki, what actually happens inside our brains during friendship? Do tiny friendship workers throw confetti when we high-five people? And honestly, I really hope they wear tiny hats. Because tiny brain hats sound adorable.
That's actually a great way to imagine it. Our brains have something called mirror neurons. And mirror neurons help us understand how other people feel. When a friend smiles, your brain feels happy too. That's how empathy grows.
Wait, so that's why laughing with real friends feels different from watching funny videos? Because my brain is connecting with real people? And not just glowing pixels on a screen? That actually makes so much sense.
Exactly. When we spend too much time alone on screens, our friendship muscles don't get enough practice. Brains need eye contact, sharing, conversation, and teamwork. That's how we build kindness, confidence, and communication skills.
Sometimes after lots of screen time, my brain feels foggy, tired, and extra wiggly. And even tiny noises suddenly feel really loud. It's like my brain gets overloaded.
That's because brains need balance. They need screen time, friendship time, quiet time, movement time, and imagination time. When we balance those things, our minds feel calmer and happier.
You know what happened after I finally went outside? My friends built the funniest obstacle course ever. We jumped over sticks, rolled down grassy hills, and kicked the soccer ball into a puddle by accident. And honestly, I laughed way harder than I did at my videos.
That's because real world laughter feels different to the brain. Your brain notices real smiles, real voices, and real emotions. That creates stronger emotional connections. And healthy emotional connections help children feel safe, calm, and loved.
So, friendship is basically brain exercise, like a giant emotional gym workout, with kindness push ups, teamwork jumping jacks, and empathy stretches. Because honestly, that sounds amazing.
Ha ha ha, kind of. Real friendships help children practice sharing, waiting turns, solving problems, and listening carefully. And those are very important brain skills. Screens can teach some things, but real people teach emotional intelligence.
Kiki, tell everybody the Pixel Pete story. That's my favorite part. And I promise I won't cry this time.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a little cub named Pixel Pete. Pete spent almost all his time online, watching videos, scrolling, and playing games. He had thousands of followers, but very few real-world friendships.
That sounds kind of lonely. Did Pete ever go outside? Did he play tag? Or climb trees? Or roll down giant grassy hills?
One day, Pete's tablet battery died, so he walked outside to the park for the first time in a very long while. He saw children laughing, running, and playing together. But Pete forgot how to join in.
Oh no. He forgot how to talk with people? And wait his turn? And understand jokes? That would feel really scary.
But then, one child smiled warmly at Pete. The child handed him a flower and invited him to play tag. And little by little, Pete started laughing again.
So Pete realized something important. One real world laugh feels better than 1,000 digital likes? Because honestly, that feels very true.
Okay, everybody listening. It's time for a friendship superpower challenge. Step 1, smile at somebody near you. Step 2, give someone a high five or fist bump. Step 3, ask somebody, what made you happy today?
Ooh, I like this game. And then you really listen to their answer, not just, while staring at a tablet. Because listening carefully makes people feel important.
Exactly. When we listen carefully, our friendship muscles grow stronger, and our brains release calming connection chemicals that help us feel safe and relaxed. That's something screens can never fully replace.
You know something funny? Sometimes when I first go outside after lots of screen time, my brain says, this feels boring. But after a few minutes, everything suddenly becomes fun again.
That's because your imagination wakes back up. The wind feels interesting, the grass feels soft, and even tiny bugs become exciting. Healthy brains love real world experiences.
And honestly, running around outside with friends makes my brain feel lighter, calmer, and way less tired. It feels different from sitting alone scrolling videos forever.
Friends are important, but family connection matters too. Talking together, cooking together, drawing together, or taking walks together all help healthy brains grow stronger.
So, healthy brains need friendship, movement, conversation, and not just Wi Fi? Because honestly, it sounds like a much better team.
Exactly. Screens can absolutely be fun and educational, but our hearts and brains still need eye contact, kindness, laughter, and real world connection. That's how emotional balance grows.
My brain feels so much happier after talking about this. I think I'm ready for soccer, bike rides, and giant outdoor adventures. And maybe snacks too.
That sounds perfect. And remember, everybody, screens can be fun, but real friendships help our brains stay healthy and strong. Healthy brains love connection.
Thanks for spending time with us today, friends. We learned something really important together: real world laughter, friendship, movement, and connection. Help our amazing brains grow happier every single day. Stay smart, stay connected, and we'll see you next time on Coco and Kiki Smart Talks.